All right, welcome. Matthew chapter 1. Matthew chapter 1 is the reading for today. And it starts off with a genealogy. And so many people just skip over it. They think it's boring, so they just name after name after name. They don't really get much out of it. And so a lot of times they tend to skip it. But don't. All right? What Matthew is doing is he is summarizing the Old Testament for us. And he's saying that all of these people, all of these characters, and all these stories are leading up to how God saves the world in Jesus. Now, the first readers of this genealogy would have been shocked because Matthew includes lots of people in it that some people would want to kind of cover up and hide. You know, we always have that one person in our family that nobody's really proud of, so we tend not to put them in our genealogies or, oh, I'm related to so-and-so. Well, that's not what God does. God lists horrible sinners, lists Jews and Gentiles, even a Canaanite who Jews hated. Matthew also includes 5 women in his genealogy of Jesus. And back in that day, that was never, ever done. So, I mean, what does this show? This shows that, number one, God cares for all people. Jews and Gentiles, males, females, young, old, everybody. But another thing that it does, in including these horrible sinners, is that God can work through sinful and broken people. There's liars, there's deceivers, there's adulterers, prostitutes, murderers, idolaters, the worst people in this list. And God is showing you that he can work through these people. And that's great news because you and I are broken and sinful. And so if God can use those broken and sinful people, he can use us as well. So don't believe the lie that you have to be some perfect, awesome type person in order for God to use you. God can use you. Absolutely, God can use you. And so at the end of the chapter, it talks about who Jesus is. Jesus, the one who will come and save people from their sins. Emmanuel, God with us. And he could do it through sinful people like you and me. Enjoy chapter 1.